Let's take a few rounds of breath together. So take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Nice. Another one just like that. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Continue to use this breath as we go through class. It'll help to bring your heart rate down and get your body temperature normalized. If despite using this breath, you start to feel yourself getting dizzy or overheated, come to take a seat on your mat with your head above your heart. In some other classes, you might have taken a down dog or a child's pose as your resting posture. In Sculpt, sitting with your head above your heart helps get you back to sculpting a little bit more quickly. You can always hang out, take a break whenever you want. You will probably find some points where you start to feel a little worn out. Listen to your body and do what feels good. If it's in your practice to set an intention, now is the place to do so. An intention can be anything from the name of someone who isn't able to join you on your mat to perhaps a quote or some lyrics that you're really vibing on. If nothing comes to mind, I offer you the intention of doing what feels right for you. So this is something that I've sequenced. It all feels really good in my body, but there's probably some stuff that might not feel good for you. In the event that that happens, take something that does feel good. Take an alternative, take a break, whatever. This is your practice. You don't need to force yourself to do things just because everyone else is doing them or somebody tells you that you should. So if that resonates with you, awesome. If not, bring your intention to mind and we'll seal it with one community breath. Exhale all the stale air out of your lungs. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale. Nice. Stack up to a tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, cat. Arch your back up. Bring your gaze towards your pelvis. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Exhale, cat. Arch your back up. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here on your own, linking one breath to one movement. Maybe take something that doesn't have a fancy yoga name, shimmying out your shoulders, swaying your hips to side, to side. Just because it doesn't have a fancy name doesn't mean it's not good for you. Take this opportunity to shake off anything that you might be storing in your body from the week, anything that made you frustrated, any of that. And then come back to your static tabletop pose. Find a flat spine. Inhale, roll your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, shoot your hips high. Take some time to pedal it out. Shift your weight into your right foot, into your left. Maybe come all the way up onto your tippy toes and melt your heels down towards your mat for a deeper hamstring stretch. If you're familiar with surf dog and you want to take that now, go ahead. But if you aren't sure what that is, but are into trying new things, swivel both of your heels over to the right. Come back through center, and then swivel them both over to the left. You can take this slowly or pretty rapidly if you would like. It's a great side body and outer thigh stretch, both of which get tons of work in my Sculpt classes. Don't say I didn't warn you once you get there. But whatever you need here, take it. Take those last few bounces or shifts to open up the backs of your thighs. And then come back to your static downward facing dog. Press through the L shape of your forefinger and thumb. Melt your shoulders away from your ears and press your heels down towards your mat. Nice. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists. Grab opposite hand for opposite elbow grip. Take as deep a bend in your knees as you need to drape your torso over your thighs. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Way out. I don't know if you've been doing a lot of sitting on your couch like I have, but this is a great stretch to counteract that. Stretches out your spine, stretches out your neck. If you took opposite hand for opposite elbow grip, switch that out now. Sculpt is just as much about being a Jackson Tan boss as it is about evening out your body. So if you do take an option or a challenge on one side, do so on the other to give both your right and left the same amount of love. Graze your fingers down towards your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. And inhale up to stand with a neutral spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keep your arms by your sides. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down your spine. Inhale, mountain pose. Raise your arms up overhead. Hold and breathe here. Ground down through the four corners of your feet. So your ball mat at the front of your feet, heels at the back of your feet. Engage through your quads so much so you feel your kneecaps start to lift. and melt your shoulders away from your ears. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Pull your elbows to shoulder height. Lift your collarbones towards the sky. Tip your chin away from your chest. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands to your shins or thighs. Hold and breathe here. Avoid putting pressure in your knee joints to protect your knees. Kiss your shoulder blades together behind you to flatten out your back and engage through your abs to protect your spine here. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands and step back. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Drop your hips in line with your shoulders and press your heels towards the back of the room. Take a few hinges back and forth here onto the tips of your toes and back. Feel your low belly start to fire up. That's your Uddiyana Bandha, your core lock. It helps to steady you as you're flowing and doing all these body weight movements. It also helps to generate a little heat inside of your body. Inhale, hinge all the way forward onto the tips of your toes. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Turn your elbows into your sides at a 90-degree bend. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come onto the tops of your feet. Press your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Woo! That was our Sun A. We'll flow through it 2 more times, linking one breath to one movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or jump, toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up with control. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands to your shins or thighs. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Plant your hands, step back, hinge down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Shoot your hips high. One more time through. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your fingers high. Exhale, forward fold, into your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Moving into our Sun B, a little something different here. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or jump, toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Get your hips low, frame your ears with your biceps. Hold and breathe here. Take a look down at your toes. If you can't see them, hinge your knees back a little bit further so they stack over your ankles. Sit your bum low like you're about to sit on a bench and then saw something gnarly that you didn't want to sit on. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Extend your arms back behind you. Hold and breathe here. Lift your elbows 1 inch higher. Pull your pinkies towards one another. Fire up your triceps. Nice job. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Pin your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms high. Hold and breathe here. Point all 10 toes towards the front of the room. Press your left heel towards the back of your mat to activate through your left leg. Pull your left hip forward in space, your right hip back. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot onto your back heel, bend into your front knee, and extend your arms long. Recommit to the bend in your front knee. Encourage your right knee towards the top right corner of your mat to activate through your outer thigh. Send energy through your fingertips, no loosey-goosey arms here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Drape your back arm down, your back leg, front arm up. Hold and breathe here. Press through the knife edge of your back foot as much as the ball mound of your front foot. Option to take the bind here if you would like to, and reach through your fingertips. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Option for ekapada or floating your leg if that's in your practice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale, raise your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep your arms up. Hold and breathe here. Settle into this space. Feel that stretch through the front of your right hip. Pull your right hip forward and space your left hip back. Melt your shoulders down and rotate your pinkies inwards. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, pivot onto your back heel, bend into your front knee, extend your arms long. Find your center of balance here. A lot of people reach forward or reach back. Engage through your side body or intercostal muscles to lift your chest through your center. Inhale, reverse warrior, drape your back arm down, front arm up, hold and breathe here. Avoid putting pressure on your backhand to protect your knee joint. Sink a little bit deeper into your front knee. Take the side body stretches. The last time we'll be stretching here. Nice, inhale. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. If you took ekapada on the other side, do so here as well. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. All right, y'all. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Take a sip of water and towel off. I'm going to do a weight demo just in case you do want to use your weights. So you will get to go to workout if you are using weights or not. But if you are going to use your weights, it'll start in a halfway lift. So you pull back into a narrow row. Otherwise, you just take your regular halfway lift. For chair pose, bring your weights to heart center and punch up. Chair pose with airplane arms, weights to heart center and back behind you. Warrior two, weights to heart center and out, micro bend your elbows. Reverse warrior, back weights to your back hip, punch your front weight straight up, protect your rotator cuff and side body. Lastly, you'll hear me say pull, pivot, plant. What that means is pull your weights into heart center, pivot on your back foot, and plant your weights down to flow through your chaturanga. Feel free to use weights, ditch weights, whatever you want. It's your practice. If you are going to use weights, grab your light set and bring them to the top of your mat. We'll flow through our sun B 2 more times, linking one breath to one movement. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or jump, toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift with or without your weights. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights through heart center. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose, punch it up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Always an option to skip and go straight to down dog if you like. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Grab your light set of weights. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch up. Exhale, warrior two, micro bend your elbows. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, shoot your hips high. Inhale, raise your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch up. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Yes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, we're gonna do that one more time. FYI, Brendan, this is the song that I was so stoked on last week that wasn't playing for you at all. So, cool. All right, one more sun B. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or jump, toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights if you want them. Inhale, chair pose, punch it up. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold into your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, come off your thighs. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale, raise your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your front arm straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, shoot your hips high. Awesome job, y'all. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge forward into a high plank pose. Toe taps to right and left. Right and left. Right Left. If you want a little bit more here, you can take plank jacks. They go out, in, out, in. If you're not into either of these things, or you're too hungover or whatever, that's really fine. Just pull the plank. Nice, awesome work. Just 4, 3, hold your plank. In 2, 1, hold your plank. Knee drop goes right and left, right and left. You can take both knees at the same time if you would like. For 4, 3, to your knees in 2, and 1, drop down to your knees. Awesome job. So we are moving into the body weight exercise parts of class. So if you are using weights, bring your heavier set of weights to the back of your mat. And then stack up for wide arm push-ups. Frame the sides of your mat with the L of your forefinger and thumb. Nice wide arm push-ups, lead with your chest. Down and up, down and up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Gaze at the top of your mat to protect your neck, a la Wu-Tang. Your toes are still gonna be there, I promise. I can't keep my eyes on them for you because I'm here, but it would be really weird if they disappeared. Get it! Awesome work. Keep it going. Woo! For 4, 3, bicep curls in 2, 1. Here we go, to your knees. Lift and lower. You can take this with body weight, so no weights. You can also take one arm at a time. Excellent work. Exhale, inhale. So strong. Use your muscles, not momentum. 4, 3. Back to push-ups. In 2, 1. Wide arm push-ups. Goes down and up. Lower and lift. I swear I can do so many more push-ups on camera than I can on my own. I think it's like adrenaline. I don't really know. Either way, imagine that someone's watching you. If that helps, I'm watching you, kind of. 4, 3, hammer curls in 2, 1, to your knees. If you are using weights, numbers towards the sky. If you don't have weights, it's like you've got 2 imaginary shake weights. Let's call these shake weights. Sure. Awesome work. So strong. We're here for 4, 3, push-ups in 2, 1. Wide arm push-ups, last round. No more of these in class. You got it. Always an option to drop to your knees, down and up. Keep your neck nice and strong. Yes, awesome work, Brendan. Keep it going. Woo! 4, 3, wide arm curls in 2, and 1, to your knees. Elbows to your hip creases, bring them out to 45 degrees. Lift up, up. Keep your elbows nice and tight. Yes. Exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything to the top of your mat. So your water, your towel, whatever you've got, everything to the top of your mat. And come to meet me standing on your mat.
We all got a story.
Feet hips width distance apart. Going in for a round of squats. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. Lift, lift. Awesome. If you want to add more challenge here, you can lift your arms out. That creates a little bit more work for your abs. Exhale as you lift. So good. Yes. Shaw, your form is amazing. So good. I'm right here with you. 4, 3, pulse it low in 2, 1, and pulse. Keep your booty nice and low. Yeah, you got it. 4, 3, hold it low in 2, 1, hold it low. Option sway from side to side if that feels good in your body. Takes a little pressure off your hips. Get a little lower because you can. Yeah. You are your only competition. No one knows what you can do but you. 4, 3, squats in 2, 1. Start it low. Goes down, up, down, up. Nice. Get it. It is Saturday. You are killing the game.
Forgive me for my sins. For the known, for the unknown. Amen. Let me get it back to legit too quick. Porsche got 2% of 10. Shot made so many hits. Look how quickly they forget. Go ahead and count me out. You can talk behind my back. Don't give about what you say. So you think my music whack. That ain't with my banker said. Couple million wired in. Hope I see 100 more. That's before retirement. Motivation on you. Ain't no waiting on the door. Heard it praying now I fail. Tell them Ace will never fold. I'm a walking testimony and I mean just what I say. Look my daughter in her eyes right before she passed away. Watch them doctors pull the plug. Don't want to live another day. This was all in God's fate. Could not be no other way. How I did it.
Got some more squats later, but they're not like these.
They tried to break me, but ain't no way.
Nice.
I kept my focus. Whipped up the potion.
Excellent job. Keep it up.
And when you make it out the struggle, you the chosen. I seen the light.
4.
Oh, glory, glory.
3.
Trials and tribulations, my life is a story.
1. Pulse it low.
Everything I did to make it made me who I am today. We the best is in my blood. Ain't no father around to think. I'm a lion in the field, and my heart is made of steel. Catch me speeding to the top. I let God take the wheel. Have mercy.
Get a little bit lower.
And even though we all are not perfect, forgive me.
4, 3, 2, and 1. We got 1 round of cardio this class. Today is Thursday, so you're welcome. Starting with jumping jacks. Out. Here's the deal with this part of class. We'll rotate around our mat and the bottom. So there's 2 exercises to take up a lot of space, like jumping jacks, and 2 to take up a little less space. Awesome job. We're not going to do that. 4, 3, high knees in 2, 1, high knees. Option here to step and pull if you have high knees, bad ankles. It's not really it. This works just as well. Empower yourself to make choices about what feels good. Awesome job. 4, 3, skater, 2, 1, step and touch, here we go, step. If this doesn't feel good, no impact if you step it out. Sort of stepping into your hips, getting into your quads. Awesome job. 4, 3, burpees, 2, 1, repeat, here we go. If you want to take a jump out of this, you are welcome to stand up. Also step out. Whatever is feeling good in your body today. It doesn't matter what felt good yesterday. It doesn't matter what feels good tomorrow. Think about right now. 3, 2, 1 more round, here we go. I hate these just as much as you do, I promise. I also forgot to turn my AC on before I started it. Oh. Awesome job. Keep it going. 4, 3, high knees, 2, 1, high knees. Remember your options. You take a step and pull. Yeah. Love it. So good. Not here for much longer. 4, 3, skaters, 2, 1. Skater. The last time. Okay, slower fast. Probably don't need to become in my slow class. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Awesome work. Just 4, 3, burpees, 2, 1, burpees, here we go. Last bit of burpees. Normally I have a bunch of these in my classes too. Here. Awesome work. Go whenever out of the leg. Great. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Step from side to side. Bring your heart rate down. High five. High five. That was the hardest part of class. If you can do that, you can do basically anything. Take a sip of water. Towel off.
Music's pretty people here, but it is really loud.
The music's loud. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Yes? Okay, great. All right. Grab your weights. Sorry. Grab your weights, whatever you got, or any not weights if you're not using them. And meet me on your mat. Feet hips width distance apart. Raise your hands and weights up overhead. Going in for skull crushers. Down and up. Down and up. Lift. Lift. Awesome work. Keep it going. Bring your arms to a 90-degree bend. Nice. This is where the weights don't necessarily matter. This is just as difficult with or without weights. Down and up. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Shoot your hips high. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Lift your left leg behind you for Shiva squat. Down and up. So what that means is your left knee is coming behind your right knee at a kind of diagonal. And then you're lifting back up behind you. A lot of this is hamstring. You'll feel it in your right quad and your left hamstring as you lift. Nice job, killing the game. Awesome work. 4, 3, low lunge in 2, 1, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, goal post your arms for overhead press with a lunge. Start with the overhead press. Lift your arms up overhead. If you want to add the lunge, you drop your leg down as you drop your weights down, or arms. Nice. You can take whatever out of this that you don't want. So if you don't want the arms, that's fine. If you don't want the legs, that's fine. Nice. Awesome job. Keep it up. Push it, push it, push it, push it. 4, 3, crescent lunge. 2, 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Bring your elbow down to your front thigh and pull your elbow back, press up. This is actually a lawnmower, not a lumberjack. I don't know if I introduced it properly. Nice. Down, up, press up, and down. Awesome work. You got it. Just 4, 3, warrior 2, in 2, 1, warrior 2. Pivot both of your toes towards the side of your mat. Side lunges, lunging onto your right leg this time. Down, down. Sit your booty back and down. Keep your knees stacked over your ankle. Awesome work. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, exhale. Awesome job. Yes, you can. Just 4, 3, star pose in 2, 1. Inhale, star pose, get nice and big. Exhale, horse, sink it low. Elbows down by your sides, rotator cuff. Out and in, out and in. So what this looks like, your elbows are very, very close by the side of your body. They shouldn't move the side of your body. This is a tiny movement. Your rotator cuffs are very small. Doesn't need to be a huge exaggerated movement to work. Awesome job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Horse pose. Plie squats. Down and up. Down, up, lower, and lift. Nice. Awesome job. Keep it up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Use your obliques to lift your chest up. 4, 3, hold it low in 2, and 1. Hold it low. Heel lifts. Right and left. Right and left. Option for both at the same time if you're feeling sassy. Option for none if you're like, screw you, Mercer, I do not want to do heel lifts. That's on you. This is about what feels good for you, not what feels good for me, not what I'm necessarily recommending. Nice. Find the beat, let it drive you. Awesome work. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose, get nice and big. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch it up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, shoot your hips high. Inhale, look to the front of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Grab your heavy weights if you have them. Otherwise, you can just do your tabletop. Going into chest flies, starting on the right. Lift and lower. If you are doing this without weights, pay attention to where your arm goes in range with your shoulder. So it should be a straight line from your wrist to your elbow to your shoulder. Lift and lower. Up. Up. Keep equal weight in both of your knees and your grounded hands. Awesome job. 4, 3, switch sides in 2, and 1, switch sides onto the left. Nice. Take the option that you took on the other side. Lift. Lift. Awesome work. You've done so many harder things today. 4, 3, weights down in 2, 1, weights down, arms out, tiny little Madonnas. Stand up on your knees. These things are so much more difficult than I ever give them credit for. Tiny circles to the front of the room. Nice. Awesome work. Just 4, 3, to the back, in 2, 1, flip your palms to the back. Feel this in the front of your shoulders. So the other circles to the front were in the back. These ones are going to affect the front of your shoulder head. 4, 3, pulse it up in 2, 1, pulse it up, up, up. It's like you're raising the roof, I guess, if you are old and can't bend your elbows. Nice. Awesome work. You've got it. Just 4, 3, pulse down in 2, 1, pulse it down, down, down. Like majestic eagles or birds of prey, whatever works for you. 4, 3, Beyonce's in 2, 1. Here's what that looks like. Up and out, up and out. You're getting blood flow back into your arms. Nice. Bless you, Beyonce, the only Virgo that I like. Except for maybe Nas. Ludacris, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take your arms out, take your arms out. And push back to meet me in a downward facing dog. Awesome job, y'all. Inhale, raise your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ground down to your left foot, lift your right leg high, Shiva squat. Down and up, down and up. Does this feel good in your body? Have you been making choices that work for you? Or are you pressuring yourself to do things that don't feel good? It is a Saturday, for the love of God. This is meant to be fun, not torture. Do what works. Nice. New pace. Can you catch the beat? It goes down and up, down and up. Awesome job. 4, 3, low lunge in 2, 1, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch straight up. Exhale, goalpost your arms, front presses, in and out. Elbows to touch, elbows out. You can add a lunge to this as well if you would like. It goes down as you go in, out as you go up. It's a little bit like you're trying to rub your belly and pat your head at the same time. I get it. So if you'd rather take one or the other rather than combining them both together, totally cool. Awesome work. Push yourself. There's a fine balance between doing what feels good and doing what you know you need to do. What are the challenges that you need to seek today? 4, 3, crescent lunge, into 1, inhale, crescent lunge, exhale, warrior 2. Front elbow down to your front thigh. If you have weights, bring them in your moving hand. Going in for lumberjacks, here we go. Lift and press, down, drop down. Lift and press, down, drop down. Be mindful to feel this in your lats, right? This is not a movement about momentum. It's a movement about the back line of your body, specifically on your right side. Nice shot, awesome job. Great work, push it out. Slow and steady wins the race. 4, 3, warrior 2 in 2, 1, warrior 2. Pivot your toes towards the side of your mat, side lunges. Down and up, down and up. You're lunging into your left leg this time. I know you're tired, but challenge yourself to keep your form steady. Sit your butt back and down. Awesome work. 4, 3, star pose in 2, 1, inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse, sink it low. Elbows down by your side for lunge trays. Out, out. So that looks like this. Your fingers go up to shoulder height. If you are doing this without weights, focus on firing in your triceps. Awesome work. 4, 3, horse pose in 2, 1, horse pose. Place your hands down on your mat in front of you. Pivot your toes towards the front of your mat for froggy squat. So you should look like this right now. Here we go. Booty down, booty up, down and up, lower and lift. The only thing moving should be your thighs. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles. 4, 3, pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low, low. Nice. Never thought I'd be doing this on the internet. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Get nice and big. Yes. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Press straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank chaturanga. Nice, y'all. We have got 3 working songs left. That is it. Step your feet hips to a distance apart. Going in for a round of squats. Down, up, down, down, up, up. Find the new beat. Awesome work. Keep it up. 4, 3, pulse it low in 2, 1, pulse it low, pulse it low. Awesome work. Not here for long. We're making it spicy this time. 4, 3, hold it low in 2, 1, hold it low. Toe tap, starting to the right. Right, left. So keep your bum low as you are tapping out. Nice. Awesome work. So good. Get a little bit lower. 4, 3, squat to 2, 1, regular squat. Down, up,
there. Sicilian with long hair with coconut
Nice.
air like smoking the thinnest air.
Awesome work. Keep it going. Don't lose the beat. 4, 3, pulse it low in 2, 1, pulse it low, pulse it low.
You ain't scared of nothing. On some freaking bullshit. Call him in this rhyming. Call me with your own. Call me on my side.
Hold it
Never
low in
answer
2,
with it's private. Damn, I
1,
hate a
hold
shy
it low.
chick.
We're doing tap
Hate
backs
shy
here.
chick. Had
So
a play
back,
the shy chick. She ain't shy
back.
no more. She changed
Keep your
her
bum
name
nice
to
and low.
my chick.
Back.
Yeah, boy,
Back.
that's my girl.
Nice.
And she pops excellent up in Wayne's World.
You got it.
And it ain't tricking if you
Yes,
got
you
it.
can.
But you like a bitch with no way.
Nice.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.
Push it
not
out.
sick, and I'm okay. But my watch sick. Yeah, my drop sick. Yeah, my Glock sick.
Squatting
And my
2,
knot thick.
1, start it
ill.
low, down, down.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.
Nice.
Yeah. See, they say I'm rapping like Big
So
J.
good. Engage your abs, protect your low back here.
Who that
4,
said they gon' be Lil Wayne?
Pulse it
My
low,
name
2,
ain't Big, but I keep
1,
that
pulse it
flame.
low,
Like,
pulse
who
it
that
low.
wanna do that, boy? You knew that.
Get
you
a
that
little lower.
slider. And I
Get a
beat
little
that.
lower.
Now you got loose bowels.
4,
I don't owe you like
3,
2
hold it
vowels.
low in 2,
But I would like for you to pay me
1,
by the
hold it low,
hour.
squat walks forward,
And I'd rather
and
be
back.
pushing flowers
Forward,
than to be in the
and
pen
back.
sharing showers. Tony told us this world was ours, and the Bible told us
This
every
is it,
girl
this
was
is it.
sour. Don't play in a garden and
You've got
don't
like
smell
30
her
seconds
flower.
left here and then
Call
on
me
your
Mr.
mat.
Carter, Mr. Lawnmower.
Awesome job.
I got so many
4,
bitches like I'm Mike Lowry. Even Gwen Stefani
3,
said she couldn't doubt me.
stand up,
I
in
say
2,
like face without me. Chrome lips poking out the
1.
boot, look like it's pouting.
Stand it
I
up,
do
shake
what I
out
do
your
and you
legs,
do what you
shake out your
can do
arms.
about it.
Inhale, mountain
rock
pose.
into a mountain. Damn it.
Exhale, hands to
Don't you
heart
compare
center.
me, 'cause there ain't nobody near me. They don't see
Inhale,
me, but they
mountain
hear
pose,
me. They
big
don't
sweep
feel
with the
me, but
arms.
they feel me. I'm
Exhale,
ill
hands to
at
heart center.
C3.
Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward pull. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Last chaturanga of class. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift to the top of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees. And then swivel onto your bum. Lower all the way down. Press the soles of your feet together, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. Lift, and lower. Elbows nice and wide. Get your chin away from your chest. Gaze up at the top of your mat. Imagine you've got like a ball or a peach. Something soft and vulnerable between your chin and your chest. Awesome job. Exhale. Exhale, big open mouth breath. You've got it. Just 4, 3, pulse it up in 2, 1, pulse it up. Option release your hands from behind your neck if that helps you with the pulsing. Woo! You've got it. Just 4, 3, pulse it high in 2, 1, hold it high. Option to float your heels. Yes, spicy Saturday. 4, 3, release down in 2, 1, lower it down. Oh, awesome job. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll on your spine. And come up to have a seat. Tap your toes down on your mat in front of you. Hands are centered for Russian twist. Center. Twist. and center. Optional lift your legs from your mat if you're looking for more here. Keep your thighs glued together. Nice. Awesome work. Great job. Keep it going. Find a flat spine. 4, 3, V-sit in 2, 1. Here we go, V-sit. So it's like a boat pose, but you go down and up. If you need more support for your low back, you can tap your hands on your mat for additional support here. Down and up, down, up. Awesome work. I know it's hard, I know your abs are burning, I'm right here with you. Awesome job, just 4, 3, lay down in 2, 1, lay all the way down on your mat, long body stretch, lift up your toes, toe tap, lift up and down, up and down. Be mindful in this posture, don't just swing your body around, don't use momentum. Awesome form, Brendan, keep it up. Great work. Just 4, 3, knees in 2, 1. Bring your knees in. Grab your shins with your hands. Rock and roll from side to side. Give your low back some release. And then rock and roll to meet me in a tabletop pose. Curl your toes under. Starting off our last set of work with a hovering table. So lift your knees off the mat, press through your palms, press the ground away from you. This looks really easy. It is not. It does not feel really easy. So listen to your body here. Know if you are making excuses for yourself. Know if you can push a little bit farther. You got it. Awesome work. Are you shaking? I am shaking.
Get too close to the flame.
Great work.
Wild open space.
4,
Talk
3,
like
to your
an
knees.
open
In 2,
book.
1, drop to your knees. Donkey kick, starting with your right leg.
To take a picture.
Kick your leg back behind you. Kick and down.
Someday,
Up.
all the chances we took.
Awesome job. Keep your weight equally in your hands, so you're not leaning to your left side. Awesome job. You're almost there. Almost to your stretching. 4, 3, hold it high. 2, 1, hold it high. Leg extension. Out and in. Straighten and bend. Keep your knee high. Feel this in your quad, feel this in your glutes. Awesome job for 4, 3, rainbows in 2, 1, rainbows. So top to the right, lift up, left, up. It's making a nice big arc with your legs. Tap down, lift. Tap down, lift. Nice. Keep it going. Even if you're moving slowly. Even if you're not moving with the beat, it'll keep moving. Awesome job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knee down. Reset your tabletop. Hovering table. Roll your toes under and lift. You can do this. We are not here for long. It probably took you more time to get out of bed this morning. Keep it up. Press through your palms. Press the ground away from you. Nice strong shoulders. Nice strong abs. 4, 3. Donkey kick. 2, 1. Donkey kick with your left leg. Up. We are in the home stretch here. You know exactly what's coming. Awesome job. 4, 3. Hold it high. In 2, 1. Hold it high. Extend and bend. Leg extension. Straight and bend. Straight and bend. Keep it going. You've got one more exercise. I'm on the stretch. What do you need to do to leave it all on your mat?
Here comes the sun.
4,
Count 'em all,
3,
flaming sun.
rainbows in 2, 1, rainbows. Down, right, center, left, right, left, right. Nice big arcs. The music is slowing, that doesn't mean you have to. Awesome job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yes. Come have a seat on your bum. Extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, seated mountain pose. Exhale, seated forward fold. Grab for your feet, your shins, your thighs, whatever is accessible in your body. If you're looking for more of a low back stretch, you can take a bend through your knees and pull your chest down towards your thighs. If you want to give your hammies some love, straighten through your legs and pull back using your shoulder muscles. Find a flat spine. Maybe rock from side to side if that helps you feel like you're getting into the alternating sides a little bit better. Inhale, rise up to a seat. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. The last bit of that engagement that you have. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Pull your left thigh into your body for supine pigeon. Press your right knee towards the front of your mat. Option is straight in through your left leg if you're looking for a little bit more hammy love. And then my next band, hammy love. I don't know if y'all are sweaty, but I'm very sweaty. All right, switch it out. Cross your left leg over your right thigh. Pull your right thigh into your body. Same deal. Push your left knee back towards the front of your mat. So you get a little bit more stretch in your hip here. And then you can straighten through your right leg if you want. Some more hammy love. Release your legs down. Pull your right knee in nice and tight. Send your left leg long. Supine twist. Drape your right knee over your side body. Tee out your arms, gaze over your right shoulder. Stamp your right shoulder into your mat, even if that means coming out of the twist. This twist originates in your right shoulder. Bring both of your knees into center. Give them a squeeze to even out your spine. Hold your left knee tight, send your right leg long. Supine twist on the left. Nice. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees to your forehead. Curl up into a tiny, tight little ball. Take an inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Send your arms long, your legs long. Face your palms up to receive energy, down to ground yourself in. Unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth, unfurrow your eyebrows. Start to settle in this space. This space is yours for as long as you would like. You're ready to start your Saturday again. Start by bringing tiny movements to your fingers, tiny movements to your toes. Let that movement travel up your ankles, up your wrists, to roll them out. And then on an inhale, raise your arms up overhead like you were just waking up for the day. And exhale, roll into a fetal pose on your right or left side. Shavasana symbolizes the death of our practice. Fetal pose symbolizes the birth of a new day. Use this opportunity to think back on the last 60 minutes of your life. What are some things you feel proud of? Maybe some things that frustrated or discouraged you, but especially the moments where you were able to take something for yourself. Do something that felt good, whether I was telling you to do it or not. Take an inhale to let it all course through you. And exhale to let it go. Come to a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed or soft gaze. Bring your hands to touch at heart center. We'll end class just as we begin it with one more community breath. Exhale all the stale air out of your lungs. Take a deep inhale through your nose, deepest one you've taken yet. And exhale. Nice. Now bring your hands to third eye center. Space between your eyebrows, the seat of intuition. The teacher, student, lover, and rock star in me is honored and inspired by the teacher, student, and rock star and lover in each and every one of you. We bow forward and we say, Namaste. Yay. Thank you so much.